Wow. Hello viewers and welcome to my channel. My name is Benica and you're on to Kenwobs TV. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Today we'll bring you the latest version of Ogoni soup, a native in Nigeria, Ogoni precisely. This is our native soup and is a 2022 version of it. It's a doctor's prescription. You will like it. Okay, let's start right away. Firstly, you make your delicious stock, and the stock I have here is made with cow head, fresh catfish, and every other ingredient. You have your meat and fish steamed to taste. You have to cook it to taste. You add enough pepper because of the catfish. You add your Maggi cubes. You have your salt, your onions, your pepper, very much. You add enough pepper. Make sure you add enough pepper. And while making your stock, enable to put your fresh catfish on top of your meat so that you don't scatter it. If you don't want to scatter your fresh catfish, place it on top of your meat, and after cooking the stock to taste, you sort it out. You separate your fresh catfish from your beef like I'm doing right now. So I've separated my fresh catfish and I've made sure that it came out a wholesome, and I'll turn my stock, make it ready, and set it aside still. So I'll set my stock aside and place my pot, make my pot ready for the soup. My pot is on fire. After drying my pot, I'll add fresh palm oil, enough quantity, what you know that will be enough for your soup. And after adding it, I'll then fry my fresh pepper, onions, and my 2 cubes of seasoning cube, 2 cubes of seasoning spices. So after adding it, I will allow it to fry in the oil to make sure that my kitchen not be here. I'm trying to bring out the aroma. If it's my neighbor, you will envy this aroma where they come from my house. Yes, so I wish you're here to perceive the aroma coming from my kitchen. So after frying my onions, fresh pepper, make sure it's fresh pepper to have that scent that you want and that taste that you want. So after frying it, you add your stock. Mind you, I didn't add salt to my fried onions and whatever. I didn't add salt because I cooked my stock to taste. So I'll have to taste the soup at the end of time to know if I will need salt before adding additional salt. But at this point, I did not add salt. So I'm frying my ingredients, my salt, and etc. Then I add my stock. Are you seeing it? My stock is poured already, and what is in the stock I poured is just my cow head. I'm cooking it this much to enable it get soft. So I will cook it. Yeah, my kitchen is heaven on earth already. So at this point, I will add my dry catfish. My people, this one are catfish wey get surname. Not the ordinary catfish. You carry catfish where oil they come from in head. Catfish where them baptized from river come out. Not be the one where if you call them this side and they come this side. And now they see the stuff, the catfish. This is the kind of catfish you're going to use for this 2022 version of Ogoni. And are you seeing it? I did not scatter it. I just removed the strong bones because catfish on its own don't come with strong bones. So I just removed the strong bones, then covered it. You cover your soup, allow it to boil. When you think that it has cooked enough, because your soup must done before you add any other thing. So my soup done with this alone you can swallow your eba. With this look that you're seeing, you can swallow your eba. So when the soup is already 99% ready, you uncover it, stir it, make ready your already pounded. In my other video, I made mention of blending or pounding, but in this video, I'm begging you, I beg, if you want your Akohian egg soup to taste as original as your grandmother's own. Make sure you pound it with your mortar. Pound it. And before you get this paste you're seeing, you buy your pumpkin leaves, pluck it, parboil it 5 minutes. After parboiling it, you then bring out the leaf and pound. Make sure you have washed it. Bring out your leaf and pound. In the olden days they don't wash it, but I can't imagine myself cooking pumpkin leaves without washing it. So I will wash it first, parboil my water, add my pumpkin leaves. After 5 minutes I set it aside and pound. So after pounding, you make this kind of paste that you're seeing. Are you seeing that paste? That look? That is what you have. You pound it very well. Make sure that it is smooth. Then add it to your already made pepper soup. At that point, it's called pepper soup. You add it. After adding it, you add your periwinkle. Your periwinkle is very essential. It's highly needed in this soup. If you have dry prawn, you can also add it. Anything native can go for this soup. So I've added my cut and washed periwinkle. Any quantity that you think is enough for you, you can add to it. You add it, you stir your soup, make sure that everything is going round and round. Make it boil like say they cook on top firewood. As the soup they boil sef, you sef go dey get joy. My people, are you hearing me? Okay, at this point my catfish that was kept aside will now be introduced to my soup. Do you know why I'm bringing it now? Because I don't want it to get scattered. That is why you have to cook it to taste. Make sure it's properly cooked before you set it aside. So when you're putting it in your soup, it's not going to stay long on fire because you want to have them in wholesome. You don't want your fresh catfish to be scattered in your pot. So I'm picking it with my hand. Oyibo people go fit pick am with spoon though, but me, as I take train me, na my hand I take bring and add am. I believe say this hand wey I use dey make the soup sweet more. So I've added a little stock in my fresh catfish. Then I will stir a little, very small. I'm cautious of my spoon at this moment because of my fresh catfish. So I'll then cover it and allow it to steam with my vegetable a little before we call it a go.
Wow,
Oh yeah, now this
ready.
is now a go. My soup done. It's ready. You can come with your pounded yam, preferably come with your eba, come with your fufu, come with your weight. And those of you on keto diet, you can as well put it in your plate and lick it. It's a keto meal. Just lick your soup, make yourself happy. This soup is doctor's prescription. Here in Rivers State, it's one of our famous soup. It belongs to the native of Rivers State, Ogoni precisely. So try this soup in your homes, try it in your kitchen, try it in your houses and thank me later. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please help your girl subscribe.